No idea how well this is going to go or even what the hell I am doing. Let's see if we can show the live chat messages. Well, I said that's what I want to do. Show live chat. Maybe it's just because I don't have any live chat messages right now. That could be it. All right. So, I figured I'd just kind of go live and... hey, Marion, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. You're the only one here so far. Never done this live thing before, but man, you you do it every day, right? So I'm just doing some quick meal prep here. Got Tracy and Gavin out at dance tonight, so I'm just doing up some dinner real quick. I'm thinking maybe, because they go every Monday night, I might do this on a regular basis. I don't know. We'll see how this turns out. Yeah, I've never done the live thing before. Let's we'll see how it goes. So tonight on the menu we have some excellent looking Atlantic salmon. Tracy just picked this up at the grocery store today, and yeah, it's looking awesome. I'm gonna do it in the frying pan and just sear it up and get some nice crispy skin. So first we'll just kind of dab it dry. I don't know if you guys can hear anything in the background or not, but that's the Actifry going. I've got some potatoes in there just to do that up as a side. All right, so we got the fish dabbed off. Next, I'm just going to hit it with a little bit of kosher salt. I have no idea if that's too much. I've never used kosher salt before, so that's going to be real interesting on how that turns out. And then just some fresh ground black pepper. Here I am getting I've got a very bad connection, which with my internet, yeah, that happens. Okay. My voice is clear. Good. Take 10 to cook, and we are going to go on a bit of a trip and take you guys. Now, the next step is actually getting the gas grill going, because I'm going to... Yeah. Come on, guys. All right, there's the dogs wanting to go out, too. Say hi, guys. Hi. I am on my Wi-Fi right now, and it's terrible. It is absolutely terrible. My internet sucks big time. 4 megabit connection, and that's it. So that makes things pretty difficult. Woohoo! Gas grill warm up, and we'll head back inside. Okay, we're back inside again. Well, you know what? Let's give you a quick tour of my kitchen here. Flip the camera over. Alright, so that's the recycling corner there. Bread box, toaster. Let me show you this. This is a Star Wars toaster that my parents got us for Christmas. It toasts fairly well. There's just our stove, just a plain looking stove. Our above stove microwave. Here's a little prep corner I got going right now. There's a sink. Coffee maker, knives, Actifry over here. Things are a little messy right now. We just did some shopping, so things are kind of a mess. right now. Oh, I gotta flip it back. There we go. Okay, so salmon, like I said, that's gonna sit for a bit. Oh, phone fell. Phone down, phone down. Sorry about that. Alright, we'll see if that's a little bit more steady there. Okay, so I'm just using a standard non-stick pan. I don't have any fancy cast iron or anything like that. It'd be nice to get one down the road, but I mean, that's not too much of a concern at this point. And just wait for the pan to heat up. And I'm going to throw some olive oil in there, some extra virgin olive oil, get that heated up along with that. And then I'm going to throw this bigger fillet in here, skin side down to start. And then the smaller one, I'll throw it in a little bit later. But skin side down because you want to get that nice and crispy right off the bat. And that works as a bit of a heat barrier too. So the rest of the fish cooks a little slower. And you get a nice even cook on the fish. At least that's the plan. Whether or not that actually works out or not, we shall see. Hey, Meathead, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in, bud. Nothing fancy tonight, just I'm going to do some salmon. Whoa. Hi. Everybody, I don't know if you can see her. You can kind of see her sticking in there. Come on in. What? So I'm live right now on YouTube.
Yeah, you're saying like Meathead and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm just people that are popping in. There's Meathead and Robert Roy. Those are the YouTube channels. They're awesome. Check them out. Everybody, this is my daughter Madison. She's been in a few of my videos. Most recently, she was in the Crazy for Food Tag Challenge. So, we're going to cook some salmon tonight.
I know. I want it. Looks good.
It does look good. Gotta talk a little bit louder.
Okay.
So they can hear you. Okay?
Bye, guys. And bye, guys.
You're leaving? I didn't want to stay away.
I didn't think so.
Get out of here. And just a little bit of olive oil in the pan. Just get that nice and hot. I think the stove is a little higher at this end than it is the back because the oil always runs this way on the pans. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I could get under there and fiddle with the legs, but that seems like a huge pain in the ass, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, we're going to let our oil heat up. This live thing's kind of cool. I can see why people do it all the time. I like it. Alright, how are you guys doing tonight? Any big plans? You can see I have a whole lot going on. I've changed into my comfiest clothes for you guys. So you should be pretty impressed with that. Alright, let's see how hot this is. We'll get this piece of fish in. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's a good sound. Once you get the fish in, you're supposed to use a fish spatula, but I don't really have a fish spatula. I guess this one's pretty flexible. Just something to press down on the fish, just to make sure that the skin is nice and flat so that you can get a good crisp on that skin. Now what we're going to do is turn it down just under medium. Okay, and we're going to let that sit for a few minutes. We'll head back outside. I'm going to throw the asparagus onto the grill. Here's a quick look at the backyard here too. Looks kind of dreary. You can see the dogs way off there. They're enjoying themselves. All right. So we're going to turn the grill down way low. All right, I'm going to set this back in here because I need. So the asparagus has been marinating for about, I don't know, an hour. Just some olive oil. Actually, it was vegetable oil for the asparagus. And then some Caribbean seasoning and roasted garlic that I just picked up at, might have been No Frills not that long ago. And then we're just going to let this sit out here for a few minutes and just let the ends start to char a little bit. All right, now we'll go back in and check on that fish. Vegetables don't count as food. Get to meat. Hold on, meathead. All right, there's the meat, which isn't even really meat, I guess. It's salmon. Okay, we're gonna flip this back over. Set it up over here. Hey. Alright. So salmon's not quite ready yet. It's going to take a little bit to cook there. Turn it up just a little bit higher, I guess. Good, good, yeah. Fish is awesome. Seafood, anything, and salmon. And just fried salmon with some salt and pepper. And you don't need anything more than that on salmon, if you ask me. Alright, I might just go and grab my instant read thermometer just to get an idea of when it's done, but I don't know, I'm usually pretty good with eyeballing salmon. We're going to let it go just a little bit longer. And I really have no other prep for this meal. I mean, I got the potatoes going. Yes, I did try grilling it on a cedar plank. I've done it on my gas grill, and I haven't had much success. I don't know if I don't soak the cedar planks long enough, but they always end up catching fire and making an absolute mess of my fish. I've only done it twice, and twice I've ended up with fire. So I don't know if there's something I'm doing wrong or what, but yeah, I don't know. But I mean, it tastes good. I mean, even though there's, you know, fire and char. What's the weirdest way you've cooked fish, meathead? Alright, I'm going to throw the other smaller piece on now. Ah, bloody hell. Do you guys remember those screens you can put over top of a frying pan so the oil doesn't attack you? My parents had that and I loved that thing. All right. On a rock. On a rock. Have you ever cooked fish since then, Marion? Okay. Alright, I gotta say, last time I tried to do this live thing, it conked out after like 30 seconds. I think, so the fact that I'm at 17 now is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Wok, that's a good idea. I'm gonna look into that. Hot smoking rainbow trout, that would be absolutely awesome. Dog swimming in water, consider eating the dog. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's hilarious. I mean, not that you would eat a dog, because that's pretty awful, but I mean, I get it was a joke, and it was funny. Well, speaking of dogs, I got one that wants in. Just a second. Come on, Charlie. All right. I'm going to try flipping this big piece here. Oh, that skin looks pretty darn good. Yeah, I'll bring you guys in for a closer look in just a second. There we go. There. Yeah, so those look like some mighty good hunks of fish. And actually right now what I'm going to do is go back outside and we're going to check on that asparagus. So I do not want to overdo that. Cooked fish in a salt coffin. What is a salt coffin? I've never heard of that term before. There we go. That asparagus is looking mighty good. Oh, one's trying to get away on us. There, and it smells fantastic. Holy. Alright, that asparagus is looking mighty good. Oh. Oh, cat's out in the catio. So that structure there is something that I built so that our cat would stop ripping through our windows to get outside. It was either the cat or getting rid of the cat or that, so I chose to build that. All right, there's the potatoes. I don't know how you can see it. It's kind of dark over in this corner. Oh, yeah, I don't imagine too many people go on YouTube looking for... Oh, damn it, I keep forgetting to flip this. We go on YouTube looking for fish videos, so I totally get that. Okay, let's take a look. crust on that fish. A good crust on that now. I think I'm probably going to turn the heat off. Yeah, we eat pretty much everything here too, Paul. I mean, our kids. So I don't know. I don't think this came up when I was on the hot seat, but my kids are adopted. We adopted them about a year and a half. Actually, I think it may have come up. Yeah. So and our kids are adopted, and one of the first things we did was introduce them to sushi. Indian food, Thai food, salt encrusted trout video. I'll definitely check that out, man. I love anything to do with fish, so yeah. Yeah, I thought so, Paul. But yeah, one of the first things we did was introduce them to all sorts of types of food because, I mean, that's, me and Tracy are all about eating any kind of food except mushrooms, which are the stuff from the devil, I think. I can't stand mushrooms. I don't like them at all. But we introduced them to all sorts of food because, you know, it's something that we enjoy, and we wanted to make sure that the kids enjoyed it as well. Alright, just grabbing a different cutting board here. I think I'm going to pull the fish off pretty soon. Well, actually, that big one, I think I may just go and grab my instant read thermometer and just get an idea of how well that one is done in the middle, so give me a second. Let's see, 111, 113, 114, so that's actually still got a little bit to go in the middle. Get rid of the cat, they don't count as a pet. Oh man, I love cats. I don't know what's wrong with me. I know it's not manly or anything, but a 2, 3, and a 4-year-old. Dear Lord, I am so sorry. That's that's awesome. It's got to be tough though. I know at that age they can be pretty picky. Gavin was 2.5 when they moved in with us, and he was actually pretty good. He was not. I'm just gonna turn that back on for a little bit. He was really good with eating, so we got pretty lucky there. And Madison too. She's both of them are actually pretty awesome. Do it, Meathead. I'll watch it. I will absolutely watch. Just threw it back on there just to. Yeah, I think 120 is rare for salmon. I'm at 116, so on the big piece. The little piece, I imagine that one is done. Yeah, the little one is done, so I'm going to pull that one off. No, food is actually one of the easiest things with these kids. We have no problem getting them to eat or getting them to try different things. We were in Toronto a few months ago and up at Yorkdale Mall, and Madison just wanted to have Indian food. So luckily at Yorkdale Mall they have a little Indian place, so that made it pretty easy. Okay. So this little piece is done. You know, I'm going to grab a fork. And I'm just going to give this a try. Because this looks fantastic. Oh, that is really good. Oh man, that's awesome. Oh yeah. All right, I'm going to pull the asparagus off now. And we will give that a try. Okay, there. And sounds like the potatoes are done in the Actifry as well. Okay, there's the asparagus. I'm going to grab my fork. Give that a taste as well. Oh, that's awesome. A little too salty. A little too heavy on the salt on that. That might have been the seasoning I used, though. What is it here? Yeah, this is what I used. Cool Runnings, Caribbean spices, and roasted garlic. Smelled amazing and tastes good too, but I did that. Oh, and I did some Creole Cajun Shake seasoning on that too, so that could be a reason why. All right, let's flip back over to the fish. And we'll pull this big piece off. All right, that looks fantastic as well. There, that's how they look. Okay. And where did my fork go? There it is. I'm just gonna... Oh, that just slid off. Okay. Oh, fantastic. Thanks. Appreciate that. All right, the meal is done. All I have to do now is just wait for Tracy to be home, and she should be home shortly. So, yes, Madison? You want to say bye?
Bye.
We're going to sign out here, guys. So thanks for joining me. I really appreciate you guys tuning in for my first live endeavor. And I think I'm going to do more of these because this was kind of fun. But again, thanks a lot, guys. And yeah, we'll see you next Monday. Have a good night.